So, right, I have a project today that I'm very excited for. And I'm excited for everything that I make, but this in particular. So, I love How to Train Your Dragon, and I thought I have these black jeans that I don't ever wear, and my plan is to make the bottom bit look like Toothless's tail.
First thing I did was put the jeans on. They're a little bit tight. And then marked it about the knee where I want the flare to start. I unpicked it up until that point.
Look at them flaps.
And then for fabric, I've got this skirt that I made a few videos ago, but then I accidentally washed it and it's dry wash only, so it shrunk, so we're going to use it for this. You need 4 equal sizes of triangles to go in between the flaps that you've made in the trousers. So I measured that out.
If the long bit of a triangle is 44 centimetres and the short bit is 15 centimetres, then what's the middle bit? Don't give me the... Oh, 41.
And then chopped all 4 of that onto that fabric. Then you just stick those triangles in your flaps, sew them shut. This is just the tutorial that I did as my first video, but if you watch that one then turn up the volume because I didn't know how to like normalise audio on the DaVinci Resolve. I finished sewing that, I wore my snake like a sash, and the flare bit was done.
Look at those flares.
For the red bit, I have this camisole that I think my mum bought from Primark in like 2008, and I traced that over the triangle part of the flare. Where the fabric is so old and disintegrating, I had to use 2 layers. I sewed those 2 bits together, flipped them inside out, and then after that I had to go at drawing the skull design. I don't know if it's a skull or if it's like a Viking helmet, but I drew that out onto a bit of paper and then traced it out onto that red triangle. Began to embroider that on, and then I've done this much so far of the embroidery, but I'm hungry and I remembered I bought Guinness flavoured ramen and I really want to try them, so we're gonna have that. So it's not got any English on it, and it's also £2.50, which I feel is quite expensive for just a cup of ramen. I had to Google it, but that isn't mould, that is the design. I think it's meant to be steam. I just Google translated it. It's in Korean. This is the oily soup. This is the Guinness soup. These are both mandatory. And this is the cinnamon soup, which you add for taste. Hello? You just got back in time. I'm testing out the Guinness ramen. Ah. I made them. Oh, look, it's the colour of Guinness, Mum. Whoa, look, that's
like
Guinness.
Earth.
Yeah, but it's Guinness soup.
Can I sniff it? Guinness and crisps. I'm going to have a healthy pound.
I wouldn't say that tastes of Guinness. Maybe we'll add this one. We'll give it a sniff. Oh, that is cinnamon! Do you want to try it without? I would say it tastes quite bovrily.
It smells like bovril. Yeah, it tastes like bovril. I wouldn't know it was Guinness.
It gets a 2 out of 10 and I'm back to sewing.
I finished embroidering that little triangle-y bit, and then I had to sew that onto the flares, and the hem looked a bit crap.
Just don't look at my ankles. Oh, and they're a little bit too.
Okay, so that's pretty much it. Thank you for listening. It must have been difficult. Those are the trousers. I like them. They look good. Honourable mentions to this Toothless hoodie that my mum got me when I was like 15. And yeah, that's it.